drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel good when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel good when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel good when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. Yeah. my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Hoping my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Whoever my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Whoever my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Wednesday. Man, y'all smash that like button, sub to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones. What I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls. Y'all know we got Music Monday as well. Y'all see the nice topic, man. We're talking Kool Kiy to pay $1 million to Nike and VA Corp about to sell Supreme, possibly. So we're going to touch on those topics, and then we're going to talk also the J Balvin drop, and we're going to talk the what's the other dunks we had real quick, the laboratory joints, the futurists. So we're going to be talking that as well. But other than that, let me go ahead and stop just getting the introduction in. I'm going to let my homie go ahead and do his proper introductions.
It's funny that you just said those because I usually bring those in. We did have a pretty rough morning for everyone.
Uh, who? Us? Not you. You got a W. Congratulations, by the way.
Appreciate that. But still, like I say, man, I mean, that doesn't mean that it wasn't any more difficult for me than it was for you.
True.
I just happened to be the lucky one. Shouts out to J Rod also.
Yeah, I saw he
But
got
yeah,
the W.
still, like I said, a very stressful morning. Let's just say that. I'm not even gonna say rough.
Yep.
A very stressful morning for all of us. I'm gonna assume.
Yeah.
Two major drops on a Wednesday. A
Yeah.
Wednesday, man, middle of the week, man. Um, which I get the tactic. Because you gotta think about this. People are at work on a Wednesday, so you got to think not as many people can really go for it as they can say a Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It ain't
Because
stopping you,
if it was a Saturday, I guarantee you I wouldn't have had those. You
though. Okay.
know?
Okay.
So
You
you
think
get what
there
I'm
would have been
saying?
more people? Yeah.
Yeah, Wednesday was a bit better, uh, but still doesn't make it any less difficult. Two major drops, like I say, on the same day. Um, it's tough, man.
Yeah.
Like I say, and only with the two wins that we did get, that just lets you know just how tough that both of these shoes were. We didn't even see anything about the Balvins at
I was
all.
about to just say that.
How many, how
Anybody?
many people actually even went for those besides yourself? You know?
I think it was a good mixture that went for him. And then I don't know if you're familiar, but yesterday on his website, he did a exclusive drop. Like basically, you had to buy the merch to get the email to get the
Then it was
code.
like, so you had to buy something.
Basically, it's like that's the only people that hit. Apparently, allegedly.
Okay,
So,
and that's off his website. Oh,
yeah, off his website,
so
and
that's
then
it. I'm just gonna. I and see me. I always just wait for the sneakers drop. It's
yeah,
very rare that I'll go for like the EQL. The EQL. I'm sorry. It's very rare that I go for those unless it's something I just really want because like I said before, I don't really like the raffles in the in stores because like I say for one my work schedule I'm not able to just be able to check my emails like that, for a dub
yeah,
or something.
yeah. That's just
So
true.
it's easier for me, like I say, with sneakers because I almost instantly get that, that dub or that L.
The
Uh,
good thing about sneakers, you can enter and go on about your business. If you hit, you hit. You don't got to
for the
confirm or
most
do
part,
anything.
yeah, especially like when it's like a draw raffle. I'm still confused about the two.
Yeah. Well, draw and raffle is like the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, they just say
So,
draw. I don't even think
so what was today?
that was a draw.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
but just really you just random selectively. Apparently, they just put it all in a hat and call it a day. Um, Now the regular drops, you can't just enter it, and you'll know because it'll tell you to please wait. When you enter the draw, it'll just tell you join draw and you good. You can go on about your business.
and you know what's funny? On the survey that they had on the future was on sneakers. I was on the lower percentile one
You
because
chose
the
the
survey.
skate joint.
I think so. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
I chose the other one. I was on the higher end of things where
Yeah, no, I
like
chose the big one. But and so I thought like I said, I honestly thought that watching like those videos and like participating in the surveys and stuff, I thought like those type of things help, with the
well, that has been a rumor floating around for years that sneakers app is a interactive app, so they want you
uh,
to watch stuff.
algorithm based.
Yeah. Basically, they wanted whoever's interacting with the app because they wanted to be almost like a social media platform. But it's like, bro, like no disrespect, and I know we probably don't have no room to talk. That shit don't hold my it don't entertain me enough. My attention span too short.
No, what I usually do is like, especially like for sneakers and for these things, I'll just put it on and like I'll just like find something else to do and just have it in the background.
How you keep your phone from going to sleep? Because my joint on there, it'll go to sleep.
I'll look at it every so often and like tap it
Oh,
just to
I
just
ain't
to
got
keep it.
I ain't got the patience for that shit. Nah, I ain't got the patience, bro. Um,
Especially like for the ones that have like 17 of the little
yeah,
um taps or whatever, the little whatever
yeah.
they
More power to you guys that are willing to sit through that. I did do a survey in the community tab for the J Balvin's and the Futures. I'm going to share my screen on that as well. One thing that I did forget to say that sign up for that Sold Out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the chat. It is free to sign up. Definitely making slowly, but great progress over there. So I'm going to show you the survey I did for the two sneakers that dropped today. Let me test the chat, see what we got in the building real quick. Let's see. It says gun player Mister. Hello, salutes. Okay.
go.
All right. About it. Kwame says, yo, what's good? For real, congrats on the W. And he's talking to you, Dunks, of course.
Appreciate it. Thank you. You already know. I mean, I wanted those anyway. I don't know. It's very. I don't know.
I
Well, I'm
didn't
used
want them. I didn't want them as bad until after I did the video and did the research of what it's all about. Now it makes me want them.
yeah, but what do you want more, the Balvins or the Futures?
To be honest, the Futurist, if I got to go ahead and go on the resale market, I'll go for the Futurist. And then I said this about the
No,
Bauman.
but which one did you want more? Like just in general.
Oh, I didn't really care. I wanted them equally the same. But that's if I either one I'll take for retail. You know.
Oh yeah, of course, of course.
Yeah. So
So
that's
now the
yeah.
question: are you gonna go for either one on the resale?
I'm thinking about the Futurist. I'm undecided, but I'm thinking about them though.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Definitely thinking about them. I like the story more than the Balvin joint because the Balvin joint, I listen to some of his songs, but I mean, I don't ask me to name anything because I don't know. You
Or
know?
say the lyrics up.
Yeah. Oh hell, you know how we got down in Spanish. Me and Dunks, ironically, everybody, me and Dunks had Spanish together when we was in high school, and yeah, we passed, but I'll just leave it at that. We did what we had to do.
You know,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, good times, man. Get
that
done.
T,
Yeah,
that T,
of course. You know.
Miss G.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. We could do a whole live on that
Yeah,
alone.
but uh so you said so the future is right. So you think
Yeah,
that
the future is.
would be the one that you would if you were to hit the resale on either one, that would probably be the one.
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely.
And then obviously, if you wanted to get the J Balvin's down the line, I'm sure that you would get the off white or off white pair first.
It's called what the
The
something
Medellin,
sunset. Yeah, the
the Medellin.
Medellin sunset, right?
So I'm assuming you would get that pair first. Then you would get the other pair. Or with the other with the Rio pair being the newest ones, I would assume they'd probably be cheaper, right?
Yeah, I would assume so. I would assume so. Get those out the way. Then the other joints, they already gonna deal what they're gonna do. They may go up probably an extra 50 spot because
You
these
know,
joints.
them those that white pair is gonna, especially for your size, it's gonna sit at 500.
All right, it's gonna be
Yeah,
it's gonna be a while, bro. It's gonna be
yeah, you're right, you're right. I mean, honestly, 450 your best,
yeah, maybe around my birthday time frame or something, Hell no. Um, let's see. Kwame says, now when the Travis gonna load up? I would assume they're
Right?
probably
Aren't they supposed to be like right
they
next,
were
right?
supposed to drop. They were supposed to drop sometime this week. So I'm assuming probably on his website sometime, maybe this Saturday or something. I don't know. Maybe because he usually does it through the week too. Maybe Friday you see it loaded up on his website, and then we get that joint loaded up for like next, like whatever Thursday of next week. If I had to guess, if I go off how sneakers and stuff gonna be doing, but again, I don't know. I don't work there. It's my best educated guess.
Uh, I don't know if you saw, but if anybody hasn't saw, uh, did you guys know that Travis actually gifted that shoe to the high school he went to because that's what the colors are based off of?
I believe I saw something floating around like that. I didn't look too deep into it though.
Yeah, but he like gave the whole graduating class at that high school that shoe.
How do you feel about him?
Uh, Still feel the same. Hey,
That
I'm gonna
shit's
let you have
clean,
them.
bro.
I'm gonna let you have them. I'm gonna let you have them,
Clean
bro.
as fuck,
And
man.
for you, you got it. You got it, bro. You got it.
That shit is dope. Summertime, Cali
So
vibes.
and you know what? I don't want them, but I know you do. So whenever they do drop, I'll go for them for you too.
Thank you. Shit.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Thank
You help me out, so come on, of course,
you. Yeah.
bro. When
Seems
they
like
do eventually hit sneakers, I'm gonna go for them for you because I
it
don't want them.
seems like your sneakers account got the damn Midas touch over there, bro. I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
saying, like, damn. Like every shoe you got, like, did you hit on those? What is it? The drink joint, those Spanish joints. What is it? The
The Harita.
yeah, you hit on those. I was like, because when you were saying that, I was like, man, you gonna hit. I was hoping you hit, but I'm like, he gonna have to get used to how this high go down. But like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
been hitting
I
on,
was so early in it. Yeah.
yeah, you was like, because I remember when you thought, like, I thought you just, as long as you put your information there, everybody get them. I'm like, nah,
Yeah,
ain't no.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. At one point, yeah, exactly. Because I wasn't really used to the online shopping experience of it yet. I was
Yeah,
still on that. Oh, well, just go to the store and get the shoe you want. Yeah, but things have changed. Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I get I don't want them. I know you do. So I'm gonna if that will increase your chances, then I'm gonna help you out. I'll go for them for your size.
Thank you, sir. Really
Of course,
means a
man.
lot.
Of course. Yeah. So
Let me hit the chat and then I'll show up this survey and then we'll get on tonight's topic. It says, Kwame says, I think only 1 to 2 people on the Discord hitting the J Balvin. I think I only seen two. It was Dunks and J Rod.
I
Um,
don't think anybody hit on the J Balvin's in the Discord.
yeah,
Honestly,
yeah, yeah. I don't think nobody,
I
one of
didn't
the
see
people on the
any,
Discord hit.
honestly didn't
Oh yeah, I
talk.
didn't see no. Yeah, I didn't see no J Balvin's at all. I thought you was
I
talking
didn't
about.
really talk about the J Balvin's really,
Yeah,
because
just
I
me.
don't even think really people really even
I know Sonny
was
went.
people went for them, but
We
you
ain't
know,
crying about it. Yeah.
yeah, you already know what to expect.
Yeah. Mom says, I chose skate too, but I caught an L. Let's see. Mike Pango in the building says L's on L's for me. I mean, it come with the game, man. I ain't even gonna cry about it. Let me share my screen real quick for this survey.
Honestly, I really, honestly, already had that money spent.
Yeah, I
Like,
feel you.
all right, cool, whatever is blah blah blah, whatever.
Right. So I said, did you catch a W on the Nike SB Dunk Future Laboratories? Looks like 7% said yes,
Mm.
47% said no. So only about 7% hit, man. And this is out of 304 votes. And then the L sandwich as expected, which that's where I probably would have voted. I was probably not, I already knew not to get my hopes up. Now, for the J Balvin's, we had 506 votes. Said, did you catch a W on the Air Jordan 3 J Balvin Rio? So 6%. That's in the yes category. So it looks like both of these I've seen were just low stock number shoes, you know. So 6 and 7% between the two. And then looks like 78% said no. And then I just threw out a random out there that the Balvin website dropped suck too, and that was 16% because that's the
Yeah,
people.
what was that thing going on that they were charging 25,000?
So basically, what I got from that is if you put in the wrong code, that's what you had to have that like the right code to make it it was called a discount code, how they were advertising it. And if you put in the wrong discount code, it'll put you at 25,000. Now, this is my thing because I've seen some people actually pay for it, like whatever. Um, dog, if I would have saw that joint not clearing up, maybe they was also thinking like it's gonna clear up and fix itself and change to $250. Personally, no. There's no way in hell.
I'm not taking that chance.
Yeah, me neither. I was like, oh, 25,000. That is, we've argued some stuff on the resale market. Yo, that's definitely like a car. This is on the retail side of things. That's definitely a great vehicle. You
Oh
know,
yeah, oh
hell
yeah.
doesn't make sense to me. But let's get on this. Kool Kiy and Nike have reached an agreement settlement in the lawsuit that was filed in 2022. Remember, Omni lost his right. And then remember, Kai tried to double down. Now I know you probably the only difference between the two between Kai and Omni shoes is the writing on the side where
Yeah, like that signature thing, right?
yep, that's about it. Kai's got the signature joint, and then Omni has
Is
his
does his has who is it? Army?
I think
Oh
it
no,
says
reloaded, right?
reloaded, yeah, but that's his company, Reloaded.
Yeah, so that's Army's, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, then Kai is just his just got the KIY, right?
Yeah. My thing with Kai, dog, you had to know you had no chance in hell of beating.
Against $1 billion like conglomerate.
Thank you, bro.
You're,
I don't know what this. I'm just enticed to want to know what did you think was gonna happen?
uh, you gotta think. I okay. I get it. I get his cockiness. I get his what
Oh,
he
please
thinks that.
explain because I don't.
I get what he thinks. What he thinks that I made this business is mine. I can do what I want to do with it. His arrogantness. I
Yeah,
get that. I get that to a certain degree, but when you're going against, like I say, corporations who've been around and who have lawyers ready for things like this, and who knows business and who knows how things operate. And you're not to take anything away from him, but you're just this fashion designer who put your design on an already made shoe. You know, like that's not that isn't gonna hold up against, like I say, against a corporation who's been ready. You know, so
Yeah,
how you feel
but
personally is how you feel, and how
true.
they feel is clearly what's right.
My thing with, and we don't just have to say Kai. We can say Kai, Omni, Warren Lotus, and all the other people that's Bape, bro. The Bape joint they let go too long. That one is kind of like a red flag for me. They
But you
let
see the results of every one of those.
Yeah,
You
like
see,
they reached a settlement because they know pretty much their turn. Like, yo, there's no way in hell you're finna beat this, in my opinion, allegedly.
like
Only
Nike,
one they really
Nike
got pending, only one they really got pending left is like the seed ass joint from the YouTube, which I have a feeling that probably settled. We just never reached the surface. Um, and then of course the StockX joint, which as you can see, if I had to make a guess on who's winning between Nike and StockX right now, well, StockX have took the word authentic out of their whole, 100% authentic out of their whole thing, and we don't see any more of those. What was it joint called, the NFTs, which was a waste of time to me because who is even talking that NFT stuff is come and gone, so to speak. You know,
oh
like
yeah,
my thing is this, like, bro, you should have went on. Hey, they told all they said was, hey, just take it down, and they left you alone. But like, no, you wanted to double down again. I see where you're saying now, where the cockiness comes into play. So like, no, you know, and like
yeah.
once,
Exactly. Especially, let's say when you built something from the ground up, you're not gonna just let somebody take it from you, and it don't matter who it is. Especially when you get to a certain point in that business that you built for yourself, in that world that you built for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like you're not gonna just let somebody take it from you. I get that.
yeah,
I get that, but you also gotta know when to back down. You gotta think
yeah, facts.
Nike at this point is probably like, you lucky that I let you even keep your name, let alone let you still produce merchandise.
Nike said, "You just don't know when to quit,
Yeah,
do
Nike, like I can literally take everything if I wanted to,
you?
but
You just
I'm
don't
gonna
know
let you
when to
keep.
quit, do you?"
I'm gonna let you keep the lights on. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
they
let you
trying to. I
keep the
feel like
lights on.
to be fair, I feel like Nike is being fair.
Nike's being fair. Nike's being fair because,
They're
like I said,
being
it could
fair.
be like I could take your whole name and tell you, hey, you can't make even a sock. You know,
Exactly. So,
so you gotta think these people are really getting off on the easy side,
oh hell yeah.
especially with a settlement and not a suit. You know.
Yeah, think about it. And then we're going to touch over what it is pretty much. This is kind of ground just breaking today, so I'm pretty sure the official article probably won't be out until, if it's out now, maybe so, or probably within the next day or so. This is kind of what it floating around on social media, you know. Um Manny with the kicks in the building says, Yurt, what up, Manny?
Yo,
What up? So it says Nike and Kai have reached an agreement to settle the lawsuit that was filed in 2022. In the complaint, Nike alleged that Kai was selling shoes that infringed on its trademark, including the designs of the Air Jordan 1, Dunk, and the Jordan Wings logo. Um, we don't even have to know what some of these words means to know exactly what that means. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, hey, pretty much y'all pretty much ripping off our shoe. And like, I guess he thought, like, since he took the Nike check off and wrote Reeds over it, and then he did like a Locks version, and he did a Biggie version as well. RP to Biggie as well, but he did that one. That one was the last one, and I saw where somebody had did a video where it was a 5-month pre-order. Like you had to order, they did a pre-order and it took 5 months to get to you. I'm
like
sorry.
I get those shoes. I get Kai and Ami, but had they had done this, say in 2002, 2003, those guys would have been set for life at this point. You know, that's
Yeah,
what they're doing in today's times would have really made them at this point billionaires. Where Nike probably almost couldn't even touch them at this point if they would have done it back then. But obviously, at that point, I'm assuming they were both kids.
that, and I'm gonna say this. if Babe can get touch,
I don't
anybody else.
think this is what Bape was doing in
Yeah.
2001, 2002, 2003. So I say they could have survived this too, up until this point at least. Like just how Bape did.
Yeah, true. Um, SSB World Robux Next Generation Performance says, "What up? What
Oh,
up?"
bro. Whoa.
Yeah, that was his
Whoa.
whole
Read that again.
SSB World Robux Next Gen Rap Performance. Yeah,
Congrats.
hey,
Welcome. Welcome.
welcome, homie. Says in the court approved agreement between the two parties, Kai will pay Nike $1 million and agrees to not manufacture, import, or promote shoes that infringe on Nike's trademark.
See, once again, like literally, that's literally a slap on the wrist. I
That
mean, you got to think. You
boy
got to
got to
think. It's
pay a
literally a
whole
slap on the wrist.
milli.
He's got it,
This is a whole milli, bro.
but he's got it.
I'm gonna say that I think whenever we was going on, I think he was supposedly we got a new subscriber in the building, and of course that is SB World Roblox Next
Oh,
Gen Rap Performance. Just subscribe. Appreciate that. Appreciate
yo,
that. Hey, smash that like button as y'all come in and out, man. Um, but yeah, this is crazy. So I don't know, man. I would have bowed out the first time. Like, all right, guys, jigs up, you know. He to be honest, I feel like he really wanted to work for Nike, but I mean, he just didn't have the name out there, so he got his name through theirs. Maybe he should have tried that type of tack. Like, hey, man, what? Because to be honest, he could have
well,
brought a new, fresh innovation.
it's easier to put in 1,000 applications and hear no than to try to replicate what they're doing. You know?
Yeah, I can see that. I'm gonna read over just the statement right here, like the stuff that was filed real quick. Says the court being advised that the plaintiff Nike and defendants by Kai LLC, which I think Nick Warman Avenger collectively by Kai, they made sure they could include every name because if the lawyers don't put this stuff right or mistake, homie can get it thrown out and they have to start over. It says stipulate and agree to the entry and final end of a reachable judgment against by Kai on the terms that the fourth hearing enters in order to final judgment in the matter of against Kai. So they're pretty much saying like, hey, yeah, he's pretty much admitting like, hey, I. And also, let me clarify this. One, he Nike's worth what in the triple digit billions, you know? I think
Hmm.
one time we looked, I know for a fact it's got to be over 100 billion. If not, I know it's more. This guy touched 2 million. Nike's probably, all right, cool. We'll let you keep 1 million. Boom. You know, and
Hmm.
then he's got other little business I've seen floating around that's kind of pushed the envelope to
Well,
me
you
too.
gotta think. You gotta think. I mean, he didn't just make that all that money off of just his shoes. Of course, he has to have. Because what do they say to like really be successful? You should have at least what 7 to 8 different type of incomes.
Yeah, but I don't
You know what I'm
think,
saying? So I'm saying I'm assuming he probably took that literal.
yeah, but I think this was the bread and butter, you know?
Well, yeah, of course, this being like you say the bread and butter, but like I say, like this alone wasn't keeping the lights on.
Yeah, I seen he got some little vending machine set up where it says something else, but it's some
See,
type
but he had to have the funds to put up for this to even go into that like making sneakers and this is expensive. You can't just create shoes, especially original like non-copywritten shoes.
yeah.
So just that alone was, I'm sure, pretty expensive. So he had to fund that in some way.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I mean, you had to get the startup and backing from somebody, you know.
And I get it, the bank loans, he can get the bank loans and stuff. I
Yeah.
get that, but still, you're going to have to pay them back. So, how are you going to pay them back? You got to have some sort of hustle to get that money back.
All I know is all the people that's like this, that's done this, those guys have kind of been ghosts. I'm not saying they struggling, but I guarantee you, their whole
Right.
lifestyle,
Because they working on paying that loan back,
allegedly, man.
allegedly.
Let's see. All we got more people coming in building. Emery Black says, "Yo, what up? What up?" Um,
Yep.
We got Aloy in the building says, "Yo, sup? What up? What up?"
Yo,
The Slayer says, "What is Gucci, my sneaker people? What up, Slayer? What
what's
up?"
going on?
Aloy says, "Let me get a shout out." Of course, man. I read the chat all the way, man. We active, so shout out to Aloy, man. Hopefully, I'm
Yo,
saying your name.
shouts out, Lloyd.
Yeah. If I'm pronouncing the name wrong, my bad. But I mean, looks like Aloy, like Aloe, like the alloy joint.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it says the Kai stipulates and agrees to acknowledge that Shell paid Nike in the amount of $1 million per terms of the confidentiality settlement agreement. So I'm assuming they're gonna let them get a payment plan. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I would assume it says the judgment is entered by Kai and Nike is the exclusive owner of the following registered trademark and all related common law rights. I mean, some of this, bro, you ain't got to be a lawyer to know this shit. Like you had to know. I mean, at some point, he had to know he gonna get caught. And then up on the screen right now, I'm giving you guys the examples. Like all this stuff is a glorified Jordan 1, Jordan Low, or a dunk. Like you put your logo on it, but I mean, even how you start that lightning bolt, it's almost like y'all chop the top on the Nike check and like, hey, just put another joint on there and let them.
well, well, I'm sure just this too, because Nike is on that type of time. Like I guarantee you, they didn't even like check the measurements of how far. Like,
Hell
because
no.
got to think from the swoosh from that the little toe, the little insignia thing that they got on the back of the shoe. Like the measurement from the swoosh to the top of the shoe, that matters. You got to
Yeah,
think about that because Nike's checking everything. Nike will play a dirty game and they'll get to the lowest of the dirt. They'll start checking measurements, start checking thread, everything.
yeah,
So you gotta think that's stuff that these companies like that they don't think about, and that will be the things that Nike will get you on. It won't even be the design they get you on. It'll be, hey, well, the exact measurement is the same as mine.
yeah.
Technically, to not copyright, it has to be at least I don't even know the measurement, but it can't even be spot on. You know?
Yeah. But I have seen it where certain companies have lost. Like Louis Vuitton has lost again. I think it was Dormian Burke or something like that, where Louis Vuitton, you know how they got the all over LV print.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think Doomie and Burke did a similar style, but they put their stuff on it and it was just a D and a B and cross. But
Mm-hmm.
Dirk, they won because the judge, like, you can't, it's letters.
Yeah, I get that one. Yeah, you can't really. Um,
Hone a
yeah,
pattern, a
yeah,
pattern and in letters. You can't. I guess they knew that. I gotta get it to them. That was because to be honest, like, oh yeah, LV won this because I see where they're getting it from. But at the same time, it's like, well, that's one we could probably do. But I mean, that style don't even really go like that anymore.
yeah. No, nobody really does like that all over multi print like that.
Yeah, that joint. Yeah, it's been a minute. I mean, I still even the Gucci joint do it too with all the G's. So I
Hmm.
guess once they saw that they could do it, them other people are doing it. So I mean, yeah, I mean, but the thing is, people can tell the difference between the brands.
Hmm.
But I know there are probably a handful that are confused. Um, but I think everybody was good either way. Let's see. I'm gonna read the last part of this article on Kool Kiy, and then we're gonna transition on to the Supreme situation. There's also other companies that this place own as well that I want to touch on. It says in the judgment entered by Kai, all Nike counts in the complaint says because by Kai and friends the asserted marks by manufacturing or having manufactured using transporting, promoting, importing, advertising, publicizing, distributing, and offering for sale in or selling products identified in complaint. Nike, the thing is, I will say their lawyer got pretty. Hey, yeah,
Yeah,
every
no, they got some top of the line lawyers for sure.
you can tell, bro. And then the one thing I'm gonna put up on the screen, the last drop he was finna get ready to drop was in like August 2023. And I think they were scheduled to drop for because it was, last year was the 50th anniversary year of hip hop. He did a Notorious B.I.G. inspired version, which I do have him up on the screen. Um,
Hmm.
Pretty much got the jersey that he was wearing in there with like, it was all a dream. I used to be Word Up
Yeah,
magazines, that joint. He pretty much is based off the jersey he was wearing up on the steps, rocking that joint. And I will say this is a dope concept, but unfortunately, it's still Nike's design. You know, like if anything, you should have been trying to get in the door at Nike. But I know,
Well, I think that's one thing too. Nike will never, if you do a collab with them, they're not gonna let you forget that it's not their shoe. You know,
yeah, Kanye, yeah,
Travis, you
yeah.
know, Balvin, you know.
Now it looks like Kai has accepted defeat, and 46 minutes ago, he's dropping a shit was Scooby snacks. So apparently they still have his logo on it with the lightning bolt, but it definitely doesn't look like a Jordan 1 anymore. It looks like you ever seen those white and black like dress shoes that look like I don't know how to describe them, but they got the little holes all over the toe.
Yeah,
Um,
oh, yeah, I know. And then they will like have like a little feathery looking thing on the top of the
yeah,
shoe.
yeah, this is what these look like, but with the lightning bolt and the colors, like he choked, like bro, like all right,
Yeah.
these ain't finna get off.
Yo,
He said,
honestly, like I've never really been a fan of Patton. You know, I've never really been a big fan of Patton at all. So, the only really thing that Patton's good for is on the 11s.
I agree. And then in the caption, he put "ish with Scooby snacks." So I'm guessing he's saying
What does
pan,
that even mean?
huh?
So what does that even mean?
So let me assume what I think it means, right? What he's saying is pretty much remember he had to pay Nike $1 million. I'm assuming he says, yeah, that's whatever. He's got that. No,
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, saying like that million is nothing to him.
yeah,
Okay, well,
I know.
okay.
All right, cool. But not can you keep it up? Because now you can't live
Oh,
off
and
it.
still, even think if it was Scooby Snacks, it's still a million less that you got.
Exactly. He says he's referring, and somebody said it in the comments, says he's referring to that Millie, by the way, guys. He says, y'all really like these, and I'm gonna read through it. It says, good for y'all. He says, the same way y'all wear them dunks or forces. Exactly. So yeah, and I don't think nobody likes this. If you don't, that's you. We do though. So I guess he's got a solid fan base, but numbers gonna be I know the numbers gonna be
I've
completely
yet to see anybody ever wearing a pair of Amis in person. Or
Manny got them
no,
on me.
I said in person.
Okay.
I've seen them worn, but I haven't seen them worn in person. So I can't really say that these shoes are popular. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, popular to a certain niche, I get it. But like I say, I haven't seen them in the wild yet, so to speak. You know.
And he's so like, I agree. I haven't seen him either. But what killed me with his post on his social media, he's acting like he's in the unbothered stage. He goes, meanwhile, in Portugal. Okay, homie.
No, he's sick.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's out the country because he knew like what was going to go down, you know. And then, but like I said, Charlotte Lowe available Saturday. He did one last one for the road. I guess it was a Charlotte.
Isn't it? Because allegedly, isn't it just kind of ironic when troubles around these people that they flee to these other countries where there's no jurisdiction?
Yeah, because like even if he
It's not
don't,
just,
even if he don't
ironic.
pay it, they're not gonna come get him. But I will
Yeah.
say these Charlotte joints are looking fire though. I may actually see it says Charlotte Low available Saturday 3:30. Oh, so this is in 5 hours. He just posted this 5 hours ago. So this is
How
last
was
week.
it get any? Like I said, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get some Amis. You know.
I mean, Omni got his idea from this though.
I don't know. I would just still rather have Amis. I just side with him over Kai.
Yeah, I like these. Yeah, they ready to ship. So he already got them. So I guess he's doing the last hoorah. But I'm guessing he's looking at that since it's settled, he can still sell it, and that's gonna give him his money to make that. Um, yeah, 1 week ago he says 3:30 kayak. So apparently he has his own app because he did a Kai berry, but I guess it's supposed to be strawberry colorway. All right, cool. So all right, yeah. I'm to be honest. I'm not mad to see him go. With shit like that. Come on, bro. Like you're doing a little bit much. And 2 weeks ago he posted that. Oh my god, wow. So he posted a Maybach, and this is why I don't do social media. But in the caption, he titles it "Payback," and it was "pay" in the back is spelled BACH. Like, bro, like, yeah. Again, man, some of this stuff, man. I'm sorry. He said he gonna be all right, so cool. It is what it is. So I
I
don't know.
mean, yes. I mean, anybody. If you got 30,000, then yeah, you can rent a Maybach too.
Oh wow, bro. Dunks you wildin', bro. You wildin'. You wild. I'm gonna see he has a shop site. I'm gonna see if I can I'm gonna see if what we have on here, like the shop, hoodies, socks. Oh, so I guess you can only get the shoes through the app, which is some BS because ain't nobody finna pay $100. Oh my god, I gotta share the screen on this
Well,
one.
because you gotta think at this point for the traffic he's get is generating revenue for him for people to be on that app. You know.
Homie really think we finna pay $100 for a Lightning Bolt New York T-shirt, baseball shirt?
Oh, like a button down type thing.
Nah, it's just a regular T-shirt joint. And then the shoes, the few shoes I have been able to find on here, which ain't on here anymore. He can't. This is my thing. He can't do nothing original. So it's basically the Jordan 1 low silhouette with the lightning bolt, and he did a Kai Studios Kai Wheels, basically a Hot Wheels version. You know how they got the flame? He did a Hot Wheels version. Like, bro, you can't wear it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, remember
Yeah.
when we was working on mostly you was working on merch and you was coming up with these super dope designs, but at the same time, you felt like I had to explain to you, like, bro, like, you know, it's super dope, but you know, like, this is gonna be causing some confusion, and if that shit do take off, we're gonna be living for only a spot minute, but now you're gonna get that shit taken down, you know. And for wishing, this is what we're literally seeing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to sound like I'm hating or anything, but yeah, it's just honestly, I don't know how long they were expecting it. Yeah, they knew their days were numbered, you know, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
Manny says, "Come to NYC, guy, my guys, and you definitely see them on feet." I believe it. I believe it. I ain't been to NY in like at least 5, 6 years.
Yeah, never been, so I don't know. But
In my opinion, no disrespect to Manny and Sonny them. Like, if you're not from there, it ain't gonna work. You gotta be from there to understand. Like for me, I've been there 2 times, and every time I'm like, I feel like I'm in the way. Is what I feel like.
yeah, I get it.
But let me touch on this Supreme topic real quick, and then we're gonna wrap things up here in the next like 10 minutes. It says, "Is the VF Corp about to sell Supreme?" So pretty much, I've seen 2 articles floating around because apparently they own more than just that. Apparently they also own brands like North Face. They do the distribution for these. So North Face is also up on the chock and block apparently for this, and Timberland and Supreme. So it says
Funny though, while what have we just seen? We've seen a North Face Supreme collab. We've seen a Timberland Supreme collab.
we've
So
seen
it's,
several.
so that's kind of funny, you know. And then would you to say something like that, you know, that they're kind of all under the same umbrella anyway. You
All
know?
makes sense, right? Makes sense.
It just makes sense as to why that would happen now. You know,
Yeah, exactly. Because
that would happen.
I seen so many North Face and Supreme collabs. I was under like, bro, like, are y'all dating somebody or something? You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah,
It is honestly really about promotion and brand promotion and brand awareness. Honestly, you know.
bro, I ain't had a pair of Timbs since like middle school. I know. And I ain't mad because them joints is no disrespect to y'all New Yorkers, but them joints is not like they not, bro. And they was running in them joints, man. What they was running in the street with them shits. Like, how, bro? How you do this? And not fall, and not fall. But yeah, let me read through this article real quick, man. So, and then we'll wrap things up here. It says the company which owns the brands like North Face, Vans. Okay, did we see a Vans and Supreme? I don't think. Have we seen a Vans and Supreme?
Nah, I don't think. Yeah, we've seen a Vans and Off-White. Just
Yeah.
no Vans and Supreme yet. Which
No, then we see a Vans and Fear of God. Fear of God is what we saw. Vans and Fear of God joints. I had one of them.
Vans and Off-White also.
I don't remember the Off-White one. I gotta.
You remember the Vans? They were like, they look weird. They like are they? Yeah, they made Vans Off-White.
I'll look it up.
Just look them up. Look them up. Yeah. But what else was I gonna say? on what you were saying. I can't remember what I was gonna say, but anyway, yeah, Supreme. You know, like I say, they do all these collabs with these brands because, like I say, it seems like they're all kind of under the same umbrella anyway. You know.
Yeah, it just makes sense. I'm looking up. Okay, I don't even remember seeing these joints because I see several images coming up on. Oh, I know what you're talking about. These
Yeah.
white and black joints, like the
Nobody,
off the
nobody
wall.
was checking for them, so you know it's
Yeah,
not
the
really.
off. Yeah, he talking about these off white joints. It says the off white sneakers are closet things to a Vans, closest thing to a Vans collab. So yeah, I didn't even think about. Yeah, you're right. Ain't nobody checking for these, man. I forgot. And then there's other like little spin-offs. People try to do their own little thing, but I don't think they ever actually ever came out. But I know what you're talking about. These white and black joints definitely did. Um, they did the best they can do given the situation. If I had to guess, I don't want to sound like I'm hating, but yeah. Uh, let's see. Supreme plans to close the facility, a 500 square foot building, in March 2025. It has not yet confirmed how many employees will be affected by the closure. So, wow. So, all the people that pretty much do the distribution. So, this is my thing. If they're going to close the warehouses, this is 500 square feet. Like, are they still gonna put out product? Or are they just basically maybe it's saying like, remember how they used to be everything sell out and they probably needed that extra warehouse space. Now, to be honest, Supreme slowly sells out where the point they probably figured they can probably narrow it down to just one warehouse, I would assume.
Well, you got to think at one point, Supreme was really kind of the only thing that was out. But over the years, you know you develop brands like Fear of God. You develop brands like Off White. You've developed brands like Gallery Department. You know, just all these other brands that's out there other than Supreme that's doing what Supreme's doing. You know,
It was
but
a, it was
higher quality.
another t-shirt company. I think it had like I think what did it say, like antisocial. Remember? They
Oh
had a
yeah,
way.
Anti-Social Social Club.
Yeah,
They we talked about that before and stuff. You know,
yeah,
they kind of had the distribution issues because they were kind of like bombarded all at once. You know,
yeah,
so
yeah.
they kind of punished themselves a long time ago. But you know, I'm talking about the brands that's been successful. Um, you know, since in the modern times, like Supreme isn't the only thing anymore. Like I said, you got these other
Yeah,
brands that people can go to, and just these just not even just as popular brands like Supreme and like I say these other brands that I name that's doing the quality that Supreme is doing for half the price. You know,
true, true.
I think all these other type of brands and stuff are out there now, but people don't really have to really rely on Supreme at this point. Honestly, people, from in my opinion, people are going to Supreme for two reasons: for that old reliable, like it's either the OG Supreme heads who's going for that drop that like the box hoodies and stuff like that, or just on there just to see the quirkiness that they got going on. You know.
True. Valid
And that's
point.
the only really two people you're gonna get: the OGs who's looking for, like I say, for that stuff that they know is gonna drop, or the quirkiness. Now you're not really getting new fans of Supreme at this point, you know?
Oh yeah, those days are over. Those days are over. Um, Let me hit the rest of the article real quick. It says a spokesperson for the company said that the closure is part of the company's Project Reinvent strategy, which is announced in October under the CEO Bracken Darrell says as a result of the strategy, the company laid off 500 employees in December, which I don't know if we covered that. We probably did, but they've already done some layoffs.
I
So
think
five,
I think the last thing we actually covered about Supreme, like on a major level, was the Tremaine issue.
yeah, makes
I
sense.
think
Yeah,
that's the last thing we covered heavy on Supreme.
yeah. I'm assuming that didn't perform as what they thought it would.
Well, you saw he was trying to bring over there to Supreme, bro. You can't like you
Yeah.
can't, they don't. Nah, they got kids that wear that stuff, man. You can't put slaves on a shirt, you know.
He was on that yay shit, bro.
Bro, can't do that.
Point
Especially
blank.
like showing
Yeah,
like whips and shit on the back. Come on. And
exactly.
then after he left Supreme, he went back over to his own company and proceeded to put out the clothing. Like he put out the beanie that was like watermelon, and then he put out like a shirt that had like fried chicken all over it. Like, bro, like you like he is the problem. He's one of the problems. He like tried to promote like that against the stuff, and like I get what Denim Tear stands for, like, but you're putting out the poison that you're saying that you're against. You know?
Yeah, yeah. He wants that attention too. In my opinion, Devon says, "Yo, yo."
Yo,
Um, Devon says, "Congrats to Dunks for hitting the SBs."
thank you, Divine, bro.
Yep, a lot of love over here, man. Let's see. It says, um, as a part of the relevant strategy, we have evaluated how we are shipping products to the best meets the needs for our customer. As a result, we have made a difficult decision to close the Marchville VA distribution center. The spokesperson said the transition will deliver operational efficiencies, consolidate our operations, and reduce the estate costs. So yeah, they looking at cutting costs to make sure they like everybody, even the billionaire and $1 million companies, man, we're all feeling how stuff is adding up now, you know, and they're trying to make money where they can. Um, I'll say this too. We'll bring Nike back into this real quick. Nike stopped playing around and like it's like somebody said at the board, like, okay, cool. We're gonna get every dime possibly that's owed to us, and all these other people that's making money off of us, we're getting that back too.
Speaking of the two, aren't we supposed to even be? It's only supposed to be seeing a collab between the two soon.
Between
Allegedly,
between who?
Nike and Supreme,
I think so. I mean, they've done collabs in the past too.
or I'm sorry, Jordan and Supreme. I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't know that one.
Yeah, they're always supposed to be like Jordan and Supreme. Uh, I know. Like I said, I know we've seen the Nike and Supreme, but apparently there's supposed to be a Jordan and Supreme also.
I didn't know. I didn't know that. Interesting. It says the announcements come about 2 years after VF Corp announced it would pump more than 10 million into the upgrading of facilities, which has been operating in Hendry County for 2 decades. Ralph Norman, the governor of Virginia at the time, authorized a 225,000 grant from the state to help Henry County with the project. Though the grants typically do not need to be paid back by the company, as they do not function the same way as loans do. Yeah, grant is like basically gifted money. I've had those in the past as well, but yeah, it's kind of like basically gifted money,
Hmm.
but nowhere near on that level, of course. Trust me. Yeah, maybe a 50 spot. Here you go. But anyway, it says if the recipients fail to meet the stipulations or benchmarks for a specific project, they may be required to return the grant money. The VA Economy Development Partnership did not return sourcing journalist requests for the comment on whether the state would receive the require the VA Corp to return the grant money and put towards a project. So basically, they're saying the state helped with this, and now that they're shutting it down, and obviously they didn't like recoup, and now they're like, hey, where we at? So we'll see how this goes. Pretty much, I don't see Supreme probably closing, but you can definitely tell that everybody's feeling the sales and everything now that's differently with it. Um, let's see,
Just,
Devon.
I'll tell you a way you can tell. Just watch by the drops. Just watch the drops, and by the way, like the things that they drop on the drops, you'll be able to tell like that. Oh well, this is clearly just a cash grab type deal. Like
Yeah,
you'll be able to tell in the drops how they're doing as a company. Because when they're able to do three different pair of sunglasses, they obviously aren't really hurting for anything.
yeah,
Regardless of how expensive is it to really just drop a pair of sunglasses and put Supreme on it.
yeah. True, true. Um, let's talk upcoming releases, and then we'll wrap things up here for the night. I'm going to share my screen again. I did look up those Jordan 1 Supremes, and I think I know what your people are talking about now. Those the UNC colorway type of joint with the stars on it is supposed to be coming out. That's what we saw mock up, that joint. I think this is what everybody talking about. Or is those? Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it's a Supreme Jordan collab on the way, and it's got like that Chicago colorway with the stars. It's
Yeah,
basically
yeah,
like the
yeah,
dunk.
yeah.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. So
basically like the
in
dunks,
that
but it's
sense,
Jordan
like I
1.
say, obviously they can, obviously clearly Photoshop can make that anything. But we'll
Yeah,
see. We'll see.
if that's what it is, no, thank you. Yeah,
I
no,
mean, we
thank
discussed this.
you.
Anyways, we'll see on the drop day.
Mm,
Ooh,
mm,
we've been through this before, and we'll see on the drop day. But anyway,
yeah, yeah, and then apparently starting in 25,
Chicago, right? The Chicago's right.
yeah, Chicago, UNC in another colorway.
I was
Like
gonna say, but that'd be the one that you're gonna go for, right? The Chicago's, right?
I'm not going for any of them mother.
Okay,
No, none of them.
okay.
Uh, apparently in 2025, there's a rumor to drop more Travis Scott Jordan 1 lows, and apparently it's going to be a shy pink and a dark pony colorway.
Trust me, I showed my girl, and she was like, "Yes."
Of course, man, these joints is dope. These is dope. Like I like these. And let's see what else we got for upcoming releases as well. Let's see. Not gonna touch on that one. We touched on the J Balvin's.
Hey, how
Uh,
do you feel about those Think dunks?
the Think Dunks.
Think, yeah, it's like the company Think.
I'll look them
Don't
up.
you remember them? Think? Don't you remember them
The
from back in?
skateboard company. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember. I remember
yeah,
skateboarding company.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. They coming out with some SBs.
Let me see. So what is it? Think Nike SB.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. I haven't seen those. Let's see. I think. Hold on. Wait. Is there like two different colorways on these joints or something?
Oh no. I'm sorry. What? It's not even Think. I'm sorry, but it starts
Uh,
with a T. I'll think of it later. And
yeah. Let me know. I'm gonna
yeah.
pull up one more spot. I think Nice Kicks had some stuff that was showing up, so I'm gonna pull up their Instagram that I'm gonna touch on too, real quick. That I've seen floating around. Uh, Pretty much, I've seen that apparently there's going to be a Jordan 1 camo collab. No, thank you. Yeah, nothing really major, I think, for the rest of the week. If I really think about it, let me see what the chat talking about real quick, and then we're gonna wrap things up for here. Andre says, "Seen the title as a former BF employee, store manager, advanced to be specific." Okay, so he actually used to work there. I don't even know where to start with how bad the VF Corp is doing. So he knows personally. You know what I'm saying?
Mm, wow, from first hand.
Yeah. So meaning it may be, a lot more worse than what we thought. And so other than that, yeah, man, we've been on joint. Oh yeah, one thing I did have up too that I was looking at that's supposed to be coming this summer is I should have it up on the screen. Give me like 2 seconds. Uh, there is a first look for a Nike foam posit DMV, which is basically
Oh
the air.
yeah, the we're gonna say are the Wale's, right?
Yeah, I like these. I like these. If they're gonna drop $240, but they're supposed to drop in spring. I like these. I'm gonna go for them. I like them. They're like a pink, like camera and bubblegum style. Then it's got DMV on the back. Yeah, these should be the Wale's, man. And it's got the Oh, okay, cool. It's got the cherry blossom joints inside of there. Like it's a thing here. Like every pretty much when the spring comes, everybody goes into DC to see the quote unquote cherry blossoms. So that's
Yeah.
kind of like a thing here. Yeah. Like, so I mean, I think they did this one right. And out of all shoes, is very known to have that here. So I think that was one I'm thinking, good job, Nike. Finally, where it's like, y'all, that one was like, it was
I'm
a
sorry.
hit.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but the shoes I was thinking, they're called their skateboard. I'm sorry, I was thinking Think, but they're their skateboard.
Their
Yeah.
skateboard. Give me like 2 seconds. I'll look it up. And then I'll show y'all those DMV joints too, because I didn't have my screen share. So they're like THER
Yeah.
Nike Dunk is what I'm gonna put real quick.
How do you feel about this? I'm gonna call them the supersonic dunks. I mean, the supersonic SBs. I'm sorry, the that red, yellow, and green pair.
I don't think I've seen those, but their joints you're talking about, the black and green joint.
Yeah.
Let me share the screen real quick so everybody can see what Dunk's talking about. These aren't bad. I see like they should drop them around October time frame though, but they're not bad. They're not bad. I'm not mad at them. They actually You know, looks like they did something different. Kind of gives me like, what's a joint where nobody can obtain, like the Freddy Krueger junks? This is like a great like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this is a great like runner up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think this is a great runner up. And then I'm gonna show you guys what I was just looking at real quick on Nice Kicks as far as like the DMV foam posit joints that look like bubble gum with the cherry blossom joints. I think it's pretty dope, man. So I think, yeah, I would like to add these. Let me hit the chat real quick, and then we're gonna wrap things up here for tonight. We've been on the joint for an hour and 5 minutes, so let's wrap this up. It says Andre says to not do any more company purchasing until they can level set their debt ratio. So I guess he's saying that the company is, you know, obviously if these companies are in a hole, I don't want to know what Kool Kiy is in. Is all I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna leave it at that. And again, allegedly an opinionated base. I don't know if any of this is true. He may just be sitting on, you know, $1 million like it ain't nothing. But I know, yeah, we shall see. But other than that, man, we've been on this joint for an hour and 6 minutes, man. Y'all definitely smash the like button, sub up to the channel if you're new. If you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional try-on hauls, and y'all know we got Music Monday. Sign up for the Sold Out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the chat, and it's free to sign up. Other than that, smash the like button. We will be back live again Saturday with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast. But until then, I'm gonna let my homie Dunks go ahead and take us out for the night.
All right. Thanks everybody for joining us. This was a good one. I'm glad everybody was able to join us. Yeah, like Polo said, we'll be back Saturday, and we don't really have much more heat dropping here in May that I've seen. So I mean, I guess we just got to get ready for what would you say would be the next heat, the next banger that's gonna be dropping? Like, it's still too early to tell, honestly, really.
Too early to tell. And as much as I'm like rooting for those Travis Jordan 1 like Alkins joints, I know they're not going to be the banger, you know. So
yeah.
but
we got those. Looking forward to. So like I say, good luck to the people that do go for those. But yeah. Like Paul said, we'll see you guys Saturday, man. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day, man. And yeah, we'll see you guys then.
one more comment. They asked me to read this before the live. He says, Shay Got Shows says, before you leave out, what do you think of the 17s, the suitcase joints, the lightning joints? Because I know Wale had them. I'm on the fence. I can't say I don't even know how I really. I've been looking at them, but I mean, that will be if I go for them, it will be the only 17 in my collection. So, yeah,
maybe that. I mean, not to but maybe I don't know. That's something people.
Yeah, I'm on the fence.
Enjoying to see from you, just something different,
Yeah, I'm on the fence. It's a tough call. But yeah, we wrapping things up for the night, man, and we're officially out this thing. We'll be back on Saturday, man. So peace, man.
Peace.
My heart is cold like December. The word my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. The word my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me